It is one of the most wonderful days of the year. It's bee day. So I have 4 packages of bees here. They're in the back seat. Hopefully they don't escape. I got a couple queens in another package. So we're off to home to get them in their hives. We made it. The bees are here. I got 4 packages of bees. The bees come in these cases. You see the bees are clustered here. This right here is, the queen is in a separate little cage on the inside. This thing right here is sugar water that the bees are around. So I have the hives all set up. All we're going to do is dump these bees in after we get the queen set in there. This is our 4th and final package. We've already installed 3 and they've gone pretty well. So I'm just going to talk through here how to do it. So not in all my protective gear. These bees are not going to be aggressive. They have no hive to protect. So they're not going to sting me. So what we're going to do is open up the hive. Kind of got this set up the other day. This already has drawn out comb from hives that died this last winter, so we're just reusing it. I'm going to take out these 3 edge frames. Okay, I've already prepared a little area, since this is drawn out comb, for the queen cage to go right here in the corner of these. All right, so first thing to do is get the queen out and get her cage in place. So I'm going to give these bees a shake. Maybe. Use my hive tool, that's what it's meant for. Sugar water can comes out. Queen bee comes out, goes back in, keeps the bees trapped. So these bees have already drawn out some comb here. They're trying to get the queen free, but they can't because this cork is in place. This queen has been with these bees probably for about 2 days, and so they're already thinking that she's their queen. So I'm going to take this cork out here and be really careful as I do it to not let the queen crawl out. So she's kind of knows what to do here. She wants out, and we're going to replace it with this marshmallow here. All right, so this marshmallow will allow the bees to eat through here and free her, just in case that they aren't acclimated to this queen. They won't kill her. It'll take them a couple days, 2-3 days to get through there. So we're going to put her back in her little spot here, or in her spot where we did it. We want to make sure that that screen is facing out, so the bees can still feed her and care for her needs. We don't want to bury that. If I can here. It's not working so well here. There we go. So we got it in there, and we'll pinch her between those two frames. All right, we have now the space of 3 frames missing that we're going to shake these bees into there. So I'm going to give them a shake down, get them at the bottom, get this sugar syrup out, and here we go. The bees are going to go chaos. Shake them in here. This is about 10,000 bees, 3 pounds I believe is what it comes as. It's a little over $100, $130 for the package. Middle of a bee swarm here, but they're fine. I'm fine. Alright, so we'll set this here. Those leftover bees will work their way into the hive because they'll smell the queen. We're going to gently set these in here. We're kind of setting these frames all on top of these bees, but they'll move out of the way. And we'll just give it a minute. They're working their way up. These bees are in here. There's a hole right there. Hopefully they find their way in eventually. So we're about ready to close this up. We also have a container of sugar water here. Yep. Those frames we can now work down in there. Those bees will find their queen. They're already working their way over here. there's already honey in this hive, and they're thinking, man, we got a great start, this great home to move into. Perfect. So we'll put this inner cover back on. Bees. Get that down just a smidge so the cover fits on. There we go. We got our feeder here. The lid is not all the way on. Shoot. The lid has to be tight, otherwise it doesn't work. Alright, there we go. Now it's on tight. Already got sugar syrup, so this is what they'll eat here for the first few days. We will put this right on top here. This extra deep body on here. Outer cover on. There we go. So now you can take a picture. We have all 4 of these hives set up with new packages of bees. We're feeding them. So we're hoping that they have a good takeoff here, because all 10 frames in the bottom hive body here have built out combs, so they should take off pretty quick. So down here just to check on these 4 hives that we started the packages on. The bees that were left in these cages mostly have found their way back into the hive, or into the hive for the first time. Like this one's, you know, almost completely empty. Pretty good. These guys, there's a little pile of bees right there, but they're kind of figuring it out to get in that little hole. So I think it was a success. We got 4 new hives started.